Hi, my name is Evangelist Mary Reynolds Kennedy. I am a newfound author and publisher, and I am also an evangelist of the new Tamar Project. I am doing this interview because I wanted you guys to know that I do have a new book out. It's called The Tamar Project, a guideline to overcoming incest, sexual abuse, and rape. And it also has my part of my biography or all that stuff on the back. But basically, I'm coming to you because I wanted to let my viewers know that you are not alone. The Tamar Project Ministry is based on 2 Samuel 13th chapter in its entirety. And it's basically dealing with the 13-year-old girl that was raped by her half brother, Amon. As a victim, prior victim myself from dealing with incest, I can definitely say the uphill battle has definitely been difficult. But because I choose to stop being a victim and become a victor, I was able to allow God to come into my life and make some drastic changes. Now, I found out when a child has been molested, there are certain identity crises that they go through as an adult. One being that they are taught to do certain things as a child, and when they become adults, a lot of times they think that that still goes with the type of mentality that they have when they meet other people. It's sad to say it doesn't. But because we have not come to that conclusion of understanding why we were abused as a child, and then no one has bothered to take us and give us the true understanding of how we can overcome the sexual abuse, we tend to be promiscuous and just kind of just go to and fro, back and from different type of relationships, in and out of homes, and all of that stuff because we have an identity crisis. We no longer know who we are. And when we're dealing in that type of abuse, until someone comes and show us that we don't have to live that way and that it is not our fault, then and only then will we begin to start healing. In my book, there's three processes that we must go through. We have to go through the identification. We have to admit the fact that we were definitely abused, whether it be incest with stepdaddy, uncle, nephew, whatever, niece, aunties, whatever the situation may be. Then we have to accept the fact that we were abused. We have to accept that. We have a lot of people that do not want to even deal with that. That didn't happen and never happened, and they block it out, but yet they can't understand why they have to have drinks and drugs and alcohols to overcome that empty void that's on the inside of them. And then last but not least, you have to forgive. If you can't forgive, there is just no way your healing can begin. You have to have a burial process. You have to bury what has taken place in your life. When we try to keep it covered up, it's only put in a shallow grave. And everybody knows with a shallow grave, the dead does stink. You have to have a proper burial. Dig that stuff up, allow the abuser to know what they've done, and then forgive them. Once you have done that, you should be totally set free along with the word of God. God has to play a role in this healing process. A lot of people think counseling, books, and material like that will heal you. You got to have God in order to be healed from that type of abuse. Once all of that is put into play, then you can actually start your burial process. And once you start your burial process, you can begin to heal. Now, the Tamar Project is a ministry that deals with sexual abuse, incest, and rape. My website is the Tamar Project 2013.weebly.com. That's all put together, one word. And then my books can be found on Amazon, Books a Million, and Nook. Stop by, get your book. If it didn't happen to you, then get it for someone who did. Check the website out. And if you want to call or have a spiritual counseling or a consultation, whatever the situation may be, give me a call. My information is on my website. Thank you for your time. And definitely know you are never alone.